Afternoon, everybody. This is NCP. We're going to start off today by doing our composting bin, and we're going to begin composting a lot of cardboard from our move. There's a lot of boxes and stuff down there to tear up, and a lot of little white boxes. They're bleached, but only on the outside. So I've been tearing these up. I'm going to shred all this. I'm going to shred it all. I'm going to soak it in water for a few days. And then we're going to build our compost bin out of pallets. I'm not sure where, but somewhere. Probably over there somewhere, or over there somewhere. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to shred all this stuff up by hand. I'm unlocking the achievement of carpal tunnel, I think, because it's really starting to hurt. But I'm going to go ahead and shred this, like I said, and I'm going to take a rebar and put it in a, I don't know, half-inch drill or something, and then try to like make an immersion blender or stick blender for it. I'll weld some bolts, or I'll bend it or something, I don't know. We'll see if that works. So we're gonna let it soak for a day or two, and then I'll get back to you guys after I get all this stuff shredded and in there and partly mulched. We're gonna use the cardboard as a filler. There's nutrition in you know, regular cardboard, but the bleached cardboard not so much. But like I said, the white boxes I got, they're bleached on the outside and not the inside, so it'll add bulk, but nutrition's only probably about half of it. But we're starting our compost bin. I guess we're gonna do a winter compost. I mean, you just tear it up, keep it wet, and let it rot. And I'll go down to the store and probably buy some worms. There's a lot of worms around here already, but I'll just buy some and throw them in there. Be done with it. I ain't gonna dig up worms. All right, so I'll be back in whenever, when this is all done, or ready to move to the next phase anyway. I'll be right back. As far as you're concerned, it'll be just a moment. Me, it'll be days. This has been soaking for about 3 days because rain and I got busy. Not much change in it. This, I went ahead and drilled it, or whatever, mixed it. Now for paper, that would work just fine, but apparently cardboard's a little tougher than paper. So I don't think it's gonna work, but you know, now we know. You know, I might add a handful now and then to the pile whenever I add stuff, but as far as mixing the stuff in bulk with the leaves and grass clippings and stuff, or green and I guess green and brown, whatever, nitrogen and carbon, I don't know. That isn't gonna work, at least in my case. I mean, it might, but I'm not willing to risk it. So that's where we're at right now. So I'll just dry this stuff out and either add it to my compost bin a handful at a time when I add something from, you know, let's put in a bucket, or I'll drop it in the recycling bin and let the professionals deal with it with the real shredders. Now I might take, I do have some that I ran through my shredder in the house, and a little bit here and there, paper and stuff, will probably find like bags and stuff, but you know, I think a lot of cardboard will just burn out my shredder. You know, I got a little crisp cut high security shredder, so it makes little tiny pieces, but I read online that you can use like leaf-size pieces, and that's what I tore these up into. But I don't think it's worth the effort. At least in my case, I don't know. You guys can comment below, but for right now, I'm not going to add them. Good afternoon, everybody. This is NCP. I'm going to be getting the compost bin today for pallets. And let me start off by saying I really don't know what I'm doing. But I'm trying not to be wasteful. I want a big garden next year for food production, so this will go on the prepper channel. It's really a, I don't know, a prepper thing, I guess. Okay, so basically I cleared off all these leaves. It's been sitting here on and off a couple years. A lot of these things are already composted here. I'm gonna go ahead and lay some cardboard down underneath there as a well, it's basically a barrier that can be composted, but it'll kill all the weeds and everything and prevent them from going into my compost pile. So I'm going to build it right here in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, put the cardboard down. Now the funny thing is, I'm also got some cardboard that you saw earlier. That's going to be mixed into the pile a little bit at a time once I get it ground up to compost and add bulk. My understanding is that you don't use bleached cardboard because there's no nutrients left in that, but there's still nutrients left in that cardboard. So let me get this cardboard down here, and then we'll get the pallets on top of it, and you know, we'll just let stuff rot. I'll be back though. And I'll put these videos in order, so it's one good video. So it's put together. I made 2 bins. For one this year and one next year. I don't know, we'll see. I gotta get some more pallets. I didn't like that one over there. It wasn't high enough. So I'll go down to my storage and pick up some more pallets. They give me all the pallets I want. There's a lot of businesses that run out of the storage. And I asked if I could have some. They said, take them all. And I said, is that an open-ended deal? And they said, yes. Take all you want, because I guess it's a problem for them to get rid of them. So I'll go pick out some, make some doors for the front. But I don't need that right now. But next time I go down there, I'll get it. And we'll just see, and cut them and hinge them, I guess. I'm not really sure. I've chosen not to do the hardwire cloth or chicken wire. I don't think it's necessary. I might do it on the one on the left, but I don't know. It's just extra expense to let things rot. So, and I just I did some 3-inch some screws on it, 3-inch screws. So it's good enough. Like I said, I got a couple bags of lawn clippings and leaves mixed together, and I gotta get some more of the patio today, and I'll mulch them and then put them in there, and we'll see where we're at. Just gotta keep it wet, I guess. Some people said put it in the shade. Some people said don't put it in the shade. This is a both area, morning and night. So morning light and night shade, but I'll just keep it wet, and that's as far as I know. But now next year and next year I mean like February, whenever this is done, or next planting season, we're gonna plant a lot of crops. I'm probably gonna do a raised bed garden, or I may go back in the woods here, way back there, and there's like an area that's clearing that was like a, I don't know, child's play area or something. I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't a cemetery, but we'll plant there. And it'll be like a secret garden, so you can't see it from anywhere. And you got to go on a little path to get there, but I got to clear the path out. It's been way overgrown over a couple of years. The place hasn't had occupants in like I think in the neighborhood said like 11 years. So they had a gardener, but they didn't come back here. I don't know why it wasn't on the market all that time, or maybe it was. Who knows? I don't know. But let me get back to you. Maybe it was for us. Maybe it was meant to be. You know. It's everything I wanted, you know, brick, basement, acres. I do have one neighbor on one side, nice guy. Anyway, enough about that. Let me get back to work here and see what we gotta do and start working on stuff. But you guys have a great day. Like I said, the cardboard didn't work. I had a lot of cardboard from the move, so I just want to get this done and get it started so I can really get on to other projects here. But this is something that has to be done and wait. If you guys want to give me tips, now's a good time to tell me, because I don't know what I'm doing. And like I said, now the bottom there they said to put cardboard so it stops weeds and all that stuff. Yet putting cardboard in by handfuls is supposed to be okay. I guess that deals with that being turned and this doesn't. But what I think will probably happen is probably a bunch of termites out here. I'm kind of debating whether spraying this thing down with permethrin or not. I know that's an insecticide, but it doesn't last that long. And that should go ahead and get the biology and the biology running here before the termites come. If there's termites, who knows? Like I said, this is a wooded area. This is where termites hang out. So let me know what you guys think about that. Like I said, I know there's going to be that'll probably cause a debate of to use an insecticide or not, but we'll figure it out. All right, guys, NCP, have a great day.